It almost burnt my mouth. Hello everyone and Merry Christmas Eve. Now Christmas Eve is all about relaxing and chilling. Maybe it's watching a movie, or some people might be at work, like myself. I'm at work this Christmas Eve. Devastated, but never mind. But since it is quite a relaxing evening, some people might be potentially stressed out, panic buying or wrapping last minute presents. I will not be doing any of that. I'll have bought all of my Christmas presents well in advance and wrapped them well in advance, so I don't have to worry about any of that because I can't deal with it. Don't want the chew. So today I thought I would make some Christmas Eve / winter hot chocolates. They could be made any time of the year really. It's just an excuse to drink some chocolate, isn't it? And for all of the hot chocolates that I'm about to make, I'm not following any recipes or anything like that. These are all just going to be my own creations. So that could mean they're either going to taste really nice or they're going to be absolutely awful. Alright, so for this first hot chocolate, it's going to be quite a classic one. Ish. So I thought I would use some Baileys and do a Baileys marshmallow caramel vanilla kind of hot chocolate. In my head it sounds great. Okay, so we'll start with Baileys first. And I can't stand Baileys if I'm quite honest with you. I think it's horrible. It's awful, but it's traditional, isn't it? So I'll put it in. So we'll go for about that much. I think that's enough. A little bit more. You drink Baileys neat, don't you? You don't mix it with anything. Do I want a bit more in there then? No, I think that'll be fine. Okay, and then I want some single cream in here as well. About that much. I hope you're writing all these measurements down if you want to make them. How many hot chocolates am I making? I'm only making one. Okay, and I think we'll go for half a bar of dairy milk chocolate. And then I've also got some vanilla extract, and I'm going to smell it first just to see how strong it is. It's not very strong at all. I can't even smell that. Oh, I can taste it though. It doesn't taste like vanilla at all. I don't know what this is going to do, but we'll add that much. And I also have some caramel sauce, and I'm just going to add a generous amount of that too. Okay, and then we'll bring this to a boil. I think this is going to taste really nice actually. It's going to take a long time, but it's going to be worth it. I know it is. My culinary skills are... They're just world class, that's what they are. I'm already regretting wearing a Christmas jumper. I'm so hot already, and I've only started. Okay, I think that's good enough. The chocolate doesn't smell burnt, so that's a good sign. Now I just want to pour it into my little hot chocolate glass. Ooh, that looks good. I'm not done yet because I've got decorations, obviously. So I bought some marshmallow fluff, and I thought I would put some of this on top. I've never actually tried this before, but I'm assuming it's just the fluff of a marshmallow. Let me just try some of this on its own. Oh, that's good. That's better than regular marshmallows. The problem is I've made this hot chocolate really runny. I don't know whether this is going to sit on the top. Please don't sink to the bottom. I want more than that. I shouldn't have filled the glass so full. It's going everywhere. Quickly move on to the next step. Now I want to add a couple of marshmallows on the top. And I'm not done yet. I'm going to blowtorch the marshmallows just to give it kind of like a creme brulee kind of effect. But I need to do it quickly because this is all falling apart. Toast you up a bit. Maybe this will stop it moving as well. There we go. A toasted marshmallow Baileys hot chocolate, which looks incredibly messy but also amazing. Oh wait, no. I wanted to add something else. I want a caramel drizzle on the top too. Oh yeah. Look at them aesthetics. Right, I'll try and give you an up close just so you can see how amazing it looks. Look at that. Isn't that a beast? Right, now how do I drink / eat this? It's very marshmallowy. I've made something that you just can't drink. I got a bit of it there. Oh, there's so much Baileys in it. I look like a clip. I'm gonna have to get rid of this. Looking like a scruff on national television. How disgraceful. The taste-wise, I think it's too much Baileys, which I had a feeling was going to happen. It's very, very strong. I would give kind of the decoration and the aesthetics of it like a good solid 9 out of 10. The practicality of it, I would give it like a 1 out of 10. And the taste, I'd give it about a 5 out of 10. If you really like Baileys, you would really enjoy this one. But I don't like Baileys, so I don't like it at all. But that's just one Christmas hot chocolate. I've got another 4 to make, so, you know, it can go up or down from here. Alright, I'm just back from cleaning my pots, and I did in fact burn the chocolate, if you were wanting to know. It was just stuck to the bottom of the pan. It didn't smell good at all. Also, I was going to use some of this marshmallow fluff for a couple of the other hot chocolates that I'm making, but I don't know whether anyone else has had this. It is like edible concrete. It's so hard to clean off absolutely anything. It's like glue. So just to save time on me washing up, I'm not going to use that anymore, but I'll probably eat it. It's really nice. It tastes great. But anyway, moving on to our second one. So obviously it's a hot chocolate video, and I can't do a hot chocolate without incorporating Terry's chocolate orange. You knew it was coming. It had to happen. My favorite thing ever. And I'm going to try not to burn this one. And I want to save 2 segments for decoration. And then also 1 segment just to snack on. And then the rest of it just goes in the pan. And because I don't want too many flavours to fight with the Terry's chocolate orange, because that's not fair, I'm just going to add a tiny, tiny bit of milk. I think that'll do. Yeah, a little bit more. Put it on the stove and melt this down, and this time I'll keep an eye on it so I don't burn the chocolate. Before, I was too busy on my phone and I just wasn't paying attention. I already know this one's going to be my favourite. It hasn't even melted and I just want to stick my face in it. I know there'll be people screaming at us to do a double burner, or whatever it's called, where you put it in some water over the top, but I didn't want to do that because it's extra effort. Okay, that one's all mixed. Okay, and just pour you in. Ooh. Nom nom nom. Now that's delicious on its own, but I have another idea. I'll put you to one side because you'll be too hot anyway. I want you to cool down. That scared the shit out of us. I didn't realise it was on. Oh my god. Oh, that woke us up. Before you plug your mixer in, make sure you turn it off, because otherwise you'll have a little heart attack. It scared the life out of us. Okay, so I bought some whippable cream, and I'm gonna add this into this bowl. I think that'll be enough. And then some, I've tried to pronounce this before and I couldn't. Valencian orange? Valencian orange? I think that's what it's called. Add a helping of this. Yeah, about that much. And then we're just gonna whip it. Whip it real good. This takes a long time. I've been doing this for ages and it doesn't seem to be doing anything. That's not whipped cream, is it? That's not done what I thought it was gonna do at all. It's not too bad, is it? I'll just have to make do. I'll use this. Let's just have a taste, see if it tastes nice. It tastes awful. It's horrible. That orange flavour, it tastes like orange peel. It doesn't taste like nice orange. I'm just going to stick it on the top anyway. I was expecting it to be more whippy and I could build it higher, but that's not the case. So it's just going to have to be a gentle dollop on top. And then we have our 2 bits of chocolate orange as garnish. And I'm going to add just a few regular chocolate chips onto the side. Okay, it definitely doesn't look as nice as the last one. It's very unbalanced and just not what I was expecting, but I'll have a little try anyway. It tastes nice though. The cream's actually not too bad because it's in quite a sweet drink. The sharpness of that zesty orange, it balances it out quite nicely. You can go away now, I'm just gonna enjoy myself. Yeah, I think for taste, I would give that 10 out of 10. Presentation, I would give that 4 out of 10. What else was I marking it on? I've made these rules halfway through and I can't remember what it was. Oh, drinkability. That's what I was marking it on, drinkability. I would give it a 10 out of 10 for drinkability. Very easy to drink. Definitely make that one, especially over that Baileys one. Hands down beats it. Okay, so for this next hot chocolate, I thought I'd be quite experimental with it, and I have a feeling it might not work. I don't think the flavour combination's correct, because I don't think I've seen it before. But I might be onto a new thing, and everyone might want to try it, and who knows? So I thought I would make a dark chocolate and lemon hot chocolate. And lemon and chocolate, I don't really see them very often. Why are you never together for? Maybe I'll find out why you're not together for. I'm gonna go for a full bar of dark chocolate. And I chose dark chocolate because it's bitter like lemon. I don't know why I chose dark chocolate for, actually. It doesn't make sense. Bitter and bitter equals very bitter. I chose dark chocolate for a reason. I can't remember what that reason was. Okay, and I thought I would put some lemon extract in. This is the same brand as the vanilla, and the vanilla wasn't very strong. I want quite a bit of this in. I want it to taste like lemon. That much lemon extract. And we're going to use cream for this one as well, because I think that'll be nice. I'm going to add a tiny bit more cream. Perfect. Right, and we'll just heat this up. I'm going to be a hot chocolate expert by the end of this, aren't I? The thing is as well, you see all these cooking channels on YouTube, and they usually have more than one pan, and that would make life a lot easier. After each hot chocolate, I'm having to wash my pan and come back and use it again. So there's just a lot of washing, and it just takes so much longer than if I just had a fancy kitchen like all these other YouTubers do. But I'm happy with my little one boiler, my little one pan. Feels more homemade, feels more authentic. It smells really lemony, actually. The thing is, I really like lemon. I like lemon as a flavour. I'm quite a citrus kind of person. I like fruity things. And you just don't see lemon with chocolate very often, do you? At the end of the day, if orange chocolate tastes amazing, lemon chocolate should taste just as good. I think Terry's Chocolate actually put out lemon chocolate at one point, but I don't think it sold very well, so I think they discontinued it. Okay, I think that's ready. This looks really nice, actually. It looks a lot thicker than the previous hot chocolates I've made. I think I might have burnt this one a bit. I've 100% burnt that on the bottom. Look at the state of that. None of the burnt bits went in, so it's fine. And this time I'm just going to be using regular squirty cream instead of whipping my own up, because that didn't work. Just make sure it's going to fire out okay. Yeah. Fired out perfectly well. Nice big dollop on here. And then for decoration, I bought some little jellied lemon slices. I'll just try one just to make sure they're nice. Yeah, they're good. I'm just gonna put some of these on here, just so you know it's lemon flavoured. Perfect. Okay, let's give this one a try, see what it's like. Oops. Oh my god. I'm sorry for spitting that out. That was absolutely disgusting. No. It almost burnt my mouth. Not as in it was hot, as in the flavour burnt my mouth. I think I might have put too much lemon extract in. I think that might be the mistake, because I've pretty much put half a bottle in. Too much lemon. Far too much lemon, and I don't think dark chocolate goes with it either. I think it's, like I said, bitter combined with bitter equals just extremely bitter. So taste, I'm going to give that 0 out of 10. Presentation, I'm going to give that about a 6 out of 10. Drinkability, you can drink it, so 10 out of 10? You wouldn't want to drink that though. Do not put that to your mouth. Absolutely vile. I knew it was either going to be good or bad, but I wasn't expecting it to be that bad. Okay, so since that one was a complete disaster, I'm going to make one that is far more traditional and the flavour combinations actually make sense. So we're going to start off with some hazelnut milk. And we're going to add a tiny bit of vanilla extract. I am not going to go too far with it. That much. So just half of some milk chocolate. Also, I don't know whether you can tell, but I'm pretty sure I'm starting to lose my voice. It just feels like it's going. I don't know whether it's coming across in the video or not, but if my voice just starts to disappear, that's why. I can feel it going. And then I'm going to add a tiny bit of the caramel sauce. I think that's all I want in this one. Yeah, I think that's all we're going to go for. Let's get this heated up. Okay, I think that's done. Okay, now just pour you in. I'm not going to fill this one too full, and I'm going to go for whipped cream again. And just a sprinkle of mixed nuts on the top. And then I also bought these pre-made meringues, which I didn't think you could buy, and it saves me making them myself, which I wouldn't have a clue where to start. And I'm just going to place one on the top of there. And then I also thought I would get the blowtorch out and just give it a little bit of colour on the top. Oh, I think that looks good. The nuts are really nice as well, it gives it a bit of texture. That's a really good hot chocolate. It doesn't have a ton of flavour, it just tastes like what a hot chocolate would taste like. Very nice. Let's just have a little bit of this meringue. I think that's a really good one actually. Looks wise, I would give that an 8 out of 10. Drinkability, it was very easy to drink, 10 out of 10. And taste wise, I would give it an 8 out of 10. I feel like it could have done with some, maybe it's more of a nutty flavour inside. Maybe it's like a nut syrup or something, but I didn't buy any nut syrup, did I? But enough for next time. It was still quite nice how it was. It was alright. Way better than the lemon one. Okay, so for the final Christmas winter hot chocolate, I thought I would do a strawberries and cream, but with a twist. And you'll have to wait till the end to find out what this twist is. So I'm going to start off with some white chocolate. I'm not a huge lover of white chocolate. I find it too sweet. Let's do half a bar. And then I'm going to put some milk in. And then I actually want to add some strawberries into the hot chocolate. I'm going to put some on as decoration, but I want some actually in there, just to see what will happen, really. Okay, I think that's enough strawberries. Did I want to add anything else? No, I think that's it. Put this on the heat. It smells quite nice. It smells very sweet. Right, let's pour this in. Ooh, that looks fun. I like how the strawberries come to the top. And then for my twist, so obviously I'm going to add whipped cream. This isn't the twist. And then I want to add a strawberry for garnish. One like that and one like that. Oh, I'm an artist. And then the twist is I'm going to add some red velvet dusting, which is this stuff. I've never heard of it before. I don't know what makes it red velvet at all, but it's red and I thought it would go nicely with the strawberries. Just going to try a bit. It just tastes like sugar. There's nothing red velvet about that at all. But it'll look good. Sprinkle a bit of this on the top. Ah, that looks really good. How fancy does that look? Right, let's have a taste, see what it's like. Oh, I just got a bit of strawberry. I've got all over my face. That's really nice. That's really good actually. It's not as sweet as I thought it was going to be. It definitely is sweet. But when you get a bit of the... I was going to say tomato. Oh, there's a spider hanging from the ceiling. Where did that come from? Go on the floor. Ew. Don't want you in my hot chocolate. Where are you at? The spider's just... I don't know, hopefully it's not on us. Anyway, I can't remember what I was saying now. Yeah, when you get a chunk of the strawberry, it's quite nice. It's just like a little bit sharp. No, actually, the further you go in, the sweeter it gets. Oh, it gets so sweet. Yeah, it's a little bit sickly sweet for my liking. I think if you had a really big sweet tooth, you would really like this. I don't know, it wasn't too bad. I think presentation, 10 out of 10. I think it looked really good. Drinkability, 10 out of 10. It was very easy to drink. Taste-wise, for me, it's about a 6, possibly a 7, because I don't think I could drink a full one of them. It's too much. Too much. But other than that, it was alright. It was an alright idea. It wasn't the lemon, so anything on from that is just a success, really, isn't it? Well, that just about does it for this Christmas Eve treat. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And let me know, out of all the hot chocolates that I've made today, which one would be the most appealing to you. If anyone says the lemon one, you're lying. Completely lying. But I hope you enjoy the rest of your Christmas Eve. If you are watching this on Christmas Eve, you know, watch a nice little movie. Maybe make some hot chocolates. It's a possibility, if you can be asked. And I'll see you next week for a brand new video, and I hope Christmas goes well.